everybody, I wanted to show you guys a way that you can look at improving your hamstring stretch. When I'm going into the gym and things like that, I see a lot of people that are potentially injuring themselves or could be an injury down the road. So I have with me here my lovely wife Danielle, and we're just going to go through a quick hamstring stretch for you. One of the things that I think, there's a lot of different ways you can stretch your hamstrings. Some people bend forward and go all the way over, and you could potentially have a back injury that way depending on a lot of factors. If you're laying on your back, sometimes people will take their leg out and then they'll extend it out, and that's okay, but you can't always get the leverage that you need, especially if you're really tight in the hamstrings. So is stretching still a valuable thing? I think so. I mean, as long as it's part of a bigger mobility type program, looking at things like the joint capsule, but I think stretching, when it's implemented correctly, can be a great part of a mobility program. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have Danielle take her right leg out straight, and she's going to put her heel on the ground, her foot is slightly pointed up. Now here's one of the things that we don't talk about a lot is the pelvis is neglected a lot in physical therapy and rehab in general. So we want to make sure that Danielle's pelvis is aligned well. So when she's sitting on the edge of this surface, notice that she has her hips above her knees. So it's going to give her a little more leverage to be able to fold forward with her pelvis instead of just being stuck, especially if you're really tight in the hamstrings. So Danielle, if we had a mirror in front of her, she could see herself lining up her pelvis correctly. A lot of times if you have some alignment problems in your pelvis, you might be rotated to the right. You might be over on one butt cheek, way over there, because you're really tight. So we want to make sure that she sets her right hip down, since we're stretching the right side. We want to make sure that her hip pointers are facing straight forward. And then we also want to make sure, of course, that she's not tilted back in her pelvis because of the origin of the hamstrings. So when Danielle comes forward, she's going to hinge from her hips, taking her pubic bones down in the front. She's going to slightly engage her abdominals, and now she's going to lean forward. Her tailbone is lifting, her pubic bones are sinking down in the front, and she's keeping her chest and head in a straight line. I'm going to use this wrapping paper here, since it's around the holiday season, to give her something she can feel. Bring your chest up just a little bit, perfect. So she's not just bending forward from her chest when she does the hamstring. That's one of the biggest things. Go ahead and come back up. That's one of the biggest things that I see when people are trying to do a hamstring stretch, is that because they're so mobile in their mid-spine, they're going to move from there instead of their hips. I hope this was helpful. And next we're going to do a piriformis stretch, so check that out if you've been having some tightness on the side of your hip. Thanks a lot, guys.
Anxiety disorder diagnosis. Cognitive behavioral therapy has been shown in the research to be very effective, and then also to have long-lasting results as well. But we're going to mostly be focusing on lifestyle changes. And the first of those is vigorous exercise. So if you're physically able, moderately intense exercise has been shown to significantly decrease anxiety symptoms. This includes activities that elevate your heart rate to approximately 80% of your target heart rate maximum. You can calculate this online. There's a lot of calculators out there, and we're looking for about 30 minutes of